Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is another track day. So we have another track day today at Waterford Hills. This will be my fourth track day, and I'm really looking forward to maybe switching up a little bit as far as we're going to run some of the track in third, some of it in second, and a short bit of it in fourth, I think, today. I think that's what I want to practice today, but we'll see once we actually get to the track. It's not predicted to rain today. It's supposed to be, I think, 80 degrees and sunny, so it should make for a really good day, and I should learn a lot today. Another improvement that I'm going to run today, I'm going to be using a lap timer. I think I'm going to use the Track Addict app to see what times I'm running out there. I think this will be really good for progression as far as, at least knowing where I stand. And this will give us a baseline for the current setup of the car so that in the next iteration of the car, we'll see how much the car and I improve. So that's everything for the quick little intro. Let's get to the track. So as you can see right here, there's a really big crash. I wanted to point it out that the Subaru driver was okay, but it was kind of a shocker to me because it's the second Subaru that I've seen crash right here on this turn since I've been coming out for track days, and this is only my fourth one. So this is the beginning of my last session of the day. I really enjoyed driving this session. There was a lot less traffic on the track. A lot of people were leaving early for some reason, and also, again, my track time got cut short by a lot, and we had a compressed schedule as well due to the crash and the cleanup afterwards. I'm really proud of the way I was driving during this session because I really feel like I honestly feel like I was driving the fastest that I ever have on this track, or really ever at all, during this session. Of course, my Track Addict lap timer did not record on this session, but we'll kind of talk about the times a little bit later. Another thing that made me really happy during this session, obviously like during my other sessions as well, but especially during this one, I feel like my shifting was the best that it has ever been, especially during this section. As you'll see, right before I started talking, I shift to fourth, and then right then I was shifting back down to third before I take the next turn.
Obviously, like there's a lot more improvement that can happen with my shifting there, but I definitely got outside my comfort zone, challenged myself a little bit on the track today, and was just making some more points where I feel like I can make up a little bit more time. So I'm really happy with that progression, and I'm hoping to continue that moving forward. So as an improvement item for myself, I want to challenge myself at the next track day to really shift to second there, and then go around this turn, and then somewhere between here and the hill, I want to shift up to third. And so one thing that you'll notice, at least between like the first run and this run, my RPMs like through this section are way higher than they have ever been at any other point, like any other of my other track days. I'm like up there, like honestly, I'm at 6,000 RPM right there, which is absurd, comparing I guess from my first track day. So a lot of progression. So one last point that I want to make is with my braking on the straightaway. So I'm trying to brake as late as possible, progressively brake later with each lap. You can't see it as much here, but in real time it felt like I was braking pretty late. But the good part is that I'm actually braking once I get to that first braking line out of the straightaway, which is a big improvement, because if you look back on my past track videos, I actually brake well before one of the lines, the first line, that is the line that's furthest away. So this is a really big improvement, and I hope to keep braking later and later until I'm able to gain a good portion of time back from that turn. So that concludes the fourth track day. Pretty eventful day actually. As you saw, the Subaru crashed, the WRX. It crashed like on maybe the second or third lap of the first session for me. So basically, I was cut short basically one full session, but it's all good. That person was okay and everything, so everything's all good there. Yeah, I was feeling really, really comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable I felt in the car, honestly, at all. So I'm really, really happy with the progression today. I think my fastest time today was like a 1:33, which is not fast at this track at all. Like, don't think it's fast at all. It's not. It's actually really slow, but I'm pretty satisfied. Again, this is the best I felt in this car. And I was improving like each session. My lap timer track addict app thing didn't record the last session, so I didn't get a chance to see how fast I was going there. But I really think I was looking really confident, and like I think I was really pushing the car during that session. So we'll see. I think this is going to be the last track day on this particular setup. When I say this setup, I mean like at stock, like stock shocks and springs, basically stock suspension, and then these 15 by 6.5 wheels. I have some goodies for this car. I'm hoping to install them before the next track day. The goal is to get the new suspension on, new wheels and tires, and the alignment done in a month. I have everything for it. Obviously, I'll have to find somebody to do the alignment, but the plan is to do that. We'll see if it's possible. But yeah, if you like today's content, there's definitely more to come. Definitely plan to continue going to track days. I would really be interested in going to an autocross as well, just to get some experience in that too. But overall, just stay tuned. There's more to come, big things. So like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.